African cowries, from currencies to culture to identity. Before paper money, before coins, before digital banking, West Africans once traded with something far more natural: cowrie shells. These tiny ocean shells were once among the most valuable forms of currency in Africa, and today they have transformed into one of the most powerful symbols of African fashion, heritage, and identity. But how did something once used to buy goods become symbol of African pride? This is the story of the African cowrie. Welcome to the Undiluted African History page. Kindly like, subscribe, and click the notification bell as we dive into the world of Africans' undiluted history. Long before colonial currencies entered Africa, cowrie shells were widely used across West Africa, especially in regions that are now Nigeria, Ghana, Benin, and Senegal. For centuries, they served as money in local markets and large-scale trade. Why cowries? Because they were durable, lightweight, easy to carry, hard to counterfeit, and visually consistent in the size and shape. These qualities made them perfect for trade. Merchants counted them in strings, bundles, and bags. They were used to purchase food, livestock, fabrics, and even land in some societies. In many ways, cowries were not just money. They were the backbone of the West African commerce. But cowries were never just about economics. Across many African cultures, cowrie shells carry deep spiritual and symbolic meaning. Their shape was associated with fertility, femininity, prosperity, protection, and even divine connection. Traditional priests and diviners used cowries in spiritual practices and rituals, particularly in Yoruba and other West African traditions. To wear cowries was not merely decorative, it was spiritual. It was powerful. It was sacred. As colonial power expanded into Africa, European coinage and paper money gradually replaced indigenous monetary system. The use of cowries as legal tender declined through the late 19th and early 20th centuries. But while cowries disappeared from the marketplace, they never disappeared from African life. Instead, they evolved. What was once currency became adornment. African royalty, warriors, priests, and brides wore cowries on crowns, garments, jewelry, waist beads, ceremonial regalia. Cowries became a marker of beauty, status, and prestige. Fast forward to today. Cowries are seen in contemporary African fashion, jewelry collections, bridal styling. Designers and artists across Africa and the diaspora uses cowries not just for style, but as a statement of heritage. Today, the cowrie shell means more than fashion. It represents connection to ancestry, celebration of African roots, and cultural memory. For many Africans and people of African descent, wearing cowries is a way of saying, I know where I come from. I honor my history. I carry my culture proudly. What once bought goods now tells a story of wealth, a story of spirituality, a story of survival, a story of identity. The cowrie shell, from currency to fashion to identity. If you enjoyed this content and want more deep dives into African history, culture, and heritage, like, subscribe, and click the notification bell to join us for the next episode.